my fellow Jamaicans, Hurricane Melissa is now a Category 4 hurricane. Based on current assessments, all of Jamaica will likely be affected by hurricane conditions.
Tonight, a devastating direct hit. Melissa slamming into Jamaica as a catastrophic Category 5 hurricane, pummeling the island with 185-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain.
Strongest storm to ever make landfall on the island. Homes and structures destroyed, boats lifted out of the water, power lines crashing down. Residents and tourists, many taking shelter. Reports that resorts there are now converting ballrooms and auditoriums to make room. Hurricane.
It is a bittersweet welcome back, you guys, but I will say just that. Fortunately, Moon Palace in Orchard, Jamaica has been mostly unaffected by the Category 5 Hurricane Melissa. It is still open, you guys. It is still keeping, and you may think this is super flowers. It is not. You're not just supporting a hotel. You're supporting the staff who are locals. You're supporting their livelihood. You're supporting a way of taking care of themselves. All right, let's get into it. So when you enter, you are greeted with a red rose as well as your choice of a cocktail or champagne. We chose a champagne because it was my birthday weekend. I do like the lobby, I must say. When you enter, it does give you that vibe that this is well managed, this is well maintained. It gives you that you're at this resort, spa, getaway. Here is your time to relax sort of vibe. The decor is not too ostentatious. Check-in was very smooth. The girls there were really welcoming. I know they must have been so stressed. They did not have power and they all lived in the Ocherias area, so I know they had problems, but that didn't show on their faces. They were so welcoming. Alright, check-in was pretty smooth. Now let's head up to the room for that room tour.
Get the fuck out.
Alright guys, so I'm in room 2806. I'm on the 8th floor in room 6. Open sesame. Hi ho. Hi.
Let's get this party started!
Sorry. Alright, back to the room tour. When you come in, you have our closets. Let's open. Alright, they're to give us 2 robes. We've asked them and they've gone for it. Up shelf, your safe, your bed slippers, your ironing board, your irons, all of that. I must say this. You can see that it's a renovated bathroom. I appreciate that fact. However, I like my double sinks. This is single sink. Then we have your close-up mirror. And let's see, nothing that you're gonna feel claustrophobic in. Yeah, it's clean. I like that. Then you have your water closet right here. And then I can always come out back. I can close the door to the bathroom. Let me just show you. And there you have some measure of privacy. Take you now into our rooms. We have 2 double beds right here. A little coffee table with chairs. Then you have your TV stands. Now, this is the part that I like. Okay, you do have your mini fridge, but that's not the best part. The best part is this part. So you pull it open and you have your liquor dispensers, your vodka, your Apaton, your gin, and etc. All right, so that's the important part. And then you can close this up, so everything just looks put together real nicely, so nothing is exposed. The room, I would say it's clean, smells fresh. Is it something that I would write home about in terms of the aesthetics? It's okay, but you know, it still gives you that welcoming feeling. So now for the balcony. Oh my God, can you see the view already? We have this view right here on our balcony, guys. Isn't that amazing? We came in to our wine on our 2 glasses and our wine. Let's not forget that very important detail. Very, very important detail. All right, how was the check-in process, Sophie?
Okay, so great customer service, really good.
Mm-hmm.
They were really friendly, and when you could see that it wasn't forced.
You can come, you can come.
All, and I like how welcoming they were, even the guests. You
Mm-hmm.
could see that most of the guests were comfortable. We were comfortable enough to like speak to even strangers.
Thank you. Thank you.
There we go.
You see? She's saying you have good customer service.
And it's all smiles. Everybody, you just get this warm feeling, like you're
And
happy.
stick a pin there. It's warm smells, even though we've just experienced a Category 5 hurricane. I know a lot of the workers, maybe they have issues at home. Maybe they have loved ones in the areas that are affected. Maybe they are stressed, but they're hiding that very, very well to take care of us. And I just wanted to point that out. So check-in so far, 10 out of 10. Guys, when you come in and turn out from where you check in, you come down the stairs and it takes you to the buffet. I do want to say I love this view. The camera isn't doing it justice. Very spatial, very palatial. Like, I love it. You just feel like you're going down into something grand. And down we go to our buffet. Just looking around, you can see the effect of the hurricane. We checked in at 1 p.m. They gave us early check-in. So 1 p.m. the buffets are usually packed with persons having lunch. This buffet was empty. It was empty tables all around. I count maybe less than 10 of us in the buffet as hotel guests, and that gives you a pretty clear idea of how much cancellation the hotels undergone. And yeah, it's really, guys. The first thing I noticed was that the food area itself was quite small, not a lot in terms of options. And even the serving sizes that they laid out, those were also small. I'm assuming because of the loss of guests and the loss of revenue that they've had to cut back on some of what they usually had to offer, which makes sense, so I'm not complaining. Yes.
Hello.
Granted, yeah, you should eat already.
I filled my plate up. Gonna eat.
Alright, so you pass the station. Yeah, we just checked in. Kingston. Yeah. You weren't affected by the hurricane. You were? You get mashed up? But they wouldn't pay you. If you depended on it? Oh, yeah. Let's get to the food now, because even though the serving portion has diminished, I'm not expecting the quality to. Okay, that needs to stay intact. Guys, it wasn't here. I had the potato wedges, jerk pork, and steamed cabbage for lunch. The wedges weren't that bad, but the pork, dear God, the pork wasn't porking at all. It wasn't porking, it wasn't jerking, it wasn't porking, it wasn't doing anything. The steamed veg, I don't know what to say, but it just, you know what? Let me be understanding, because this is 1 week after the hurricane. So So maybe they're still trying to, you know, rebound. Let me hope for that. Let me put it as that. But look at this view though. Does it make up for it? What do you think? Not bad, huh? And this is a bonus of checking into a half-empty hotel. You get prime seat options anywhere. After we had the not-so-tasty lunch, we decided to stop at the coffee and ice cream shop to see what they had in store for us. So let's head over right now.
I want the orange with the cheesecake. I want the raspberry.
Here you go, bloated nice swimsuits. Alright, so I've done the pistachio birthday cake and rum and raisin blend with coconut flakes. Let me try it and tell you if it tastes like milk powder or if it passes the test. First taste not bad. Let me do another one. Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Oh, the very good?
Not bad. It's not bad.
But you have to show them.
Oh. So this is the birthday cake, rum and raisin, and I have pistachio at the bottom. So we're heading to the pool. Alright, just to give you this view. This is one of the pools. There are several pools. This is the pool. As you can see, the area is quite empty. I don't want to say deserted. I have gotten that feeling ever since I arrived. You don't see too many guests around. Most likely it's going to be because of the hurricane. The staff are here and they're very professional. They're very welcoming. I do commend them for that. But the hotel kind of has this sort of deserted feel to it. I don't mind. But you're gonna find that a lot of activities that are usually offered, maybe they're not being offered because which entertainment team is gonna come out to entertain only one person in the water, whereas where you would have usually had the pool being halfway full or quite a few number of persons, then there's someone to entertain or there's persons to entertain. But as it stands now, not much going on. It's quiet, it's tranquil, it's quite beautiful, but you are reminded that you're within that backdrop of the hurricane that recently happened.
And you spend your last money. You gotta eat for it, sleep, and get wasted. And then go home and face the harsh reality of poverty.
We're on our own little deserted island, but we like it. Sappy's about to get lit. I'm about to keep it a little bit mellow. I'm gonna order another drink, and I'm starting live. Listen, people, there's a certain untapped benefit in having another giddy-headed person beside you. And that's the two of us. We don't share one brain cell between both of us. And you also gotta realize happiness isn't something that you win or that you're rewarded. You gotta choose it. You literally gotta choose it. So we sat by the pool, thought about how empty it was. There was no music, no one around. But you know what? Our trip will not be in vain. So we created our own. We made our own. Cheers. My rap career. Now this is a story all about how my life got twisted upside down, and I'd like it to Okay, okay. There. I'll whistle for them.
Yeah.
Okay. No, the shorter version.
Yeah, that's what I.
It is now dinner time. We're having dinner at the Momo's restaurant, which is a Oriental slash Hibachi restaurant. Not gonna give you any comments beforehand. I'll just let you experience it as I did. You got the look, others are searching for, and job is love, so you don't have to search no more. Scoop, 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 scoop. When I'm and they wear it like a shining star. Write his name across. Woo! Oh my God, not done. Okay, all right. So after our wonderful backup singing services, it was time for our appetizers. Safi took that salmon sushi shit, as well as that dumpling thingy, which was quite delicious. I had it too. As for the rest of dinner, my God. Chop, chop, chop. Is it obvious that I've never touched a chopstick before? And success! This is good. Jesus Christ. How do you use chopstick? This is good.
How come you use your pencil? Like, do you like forks?
No?
No. Hold it like using a spoon.
Side note, how stunning is my cousin Safi. Guys, welcome to the shit hitting the fan. I don't know if this is a giraffe or a zebra or alligator or a lizard or a donkey or hippopotamus, but it was definitely not beef. I don't know what is this, like 0 to 10, -0, -0.5, -100. It was shit. We did not finish. We took like 2 or 3 spoons, hoping for a miracle. It didn't happen. Then we just left. We make no apologies that we're vain creatures, so of course we had to do a real showing just how good we felt in our garbs. And yeah, you're welcome at your service. On a serious note, this damn generator sound. Good morning, everyone. Come have breakfast with us at the PR8 restaurant. As you can see, it's maxed to capacity. We really can't find any seats, any table. Oh my God, where are we going to sit? But this is day 2. It's Friday. You know, a lot more tourists or guests will check in between today and tomorrow, so things will pick up. This bright, beautiful sky, it's amazing how something so bountiful in its beauty could also turn so dark, dreary, and downright dangerous. But let's just soak it in.
So first of all, I don't like you, okay? I don't like it.
Could you enjoy your fucking parfait? Welcome to parfait. So the supervisor for the restaurant came over to talk to us. Really. She probably saw us by our lonesome in this big empty restaurant, but she was warm, relatable.
Luckily, because if it could come Kingston Marriott, I guess it's a flat.
I wouldn't have any house. Rata castle. That flat. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we have glass. Guys, it's my birthday. Room service was there. And they blessed me with a bottle of champagne. Now, I didn't request this. So I just came there, doing restocking, and he's like, what do you need? I said, I don't really know, it's my birthday. Can I get champagne? I just said it offhandedly and I got it. Like, 100% recommend Moon Palace. They're really looking out for you. They really want you to feel special. I am here 1 week after the hurricane, so things are still very slow. Not a lot of guests are here. I don't know if it's because of that or in spite of that, but they have treated us so well from the minute we've checked in until now. 100% recommend Moon Palace, not because I'm holding a bottle of champagne in my hand, but they're just, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm gonna pop this shit. 5, 4, 3, 3.5.
Jesus, perfect.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Jesus,
We are a mess.
Side of me is this chess piece, which I really love. Look at it. And then you have the beautiful Caribbean Sea in our background. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good look, it's a good view. You also have the gazebo where I just did the reel. We're gonna walk some more along the property to give you a mini property tour as we go along with our day. So this part of the beach actually is no access. They've put caution tapes or stop tapes. They're still cleaning up. Alright, Sophie, do I walk? When you see some chicken head, say chicken head, chicken head. Oh yeah, come up, is that 10 and tips is out. Alright guys, so because of the power outage, this flow rider surf simulator, as you can see, it's out of commission. It's not powered on, which is sad. I was really looking forward to going on this. Hopefully by the time I upload this, it will be back in commission, so don't lose hope, you guys. Moon Palace, Ultra Jamaica. Why are you spoiling us, guys? You do have the jelly man that is on site. Yes, you can get your jelly. No, you don't pay extra. It's all a part of your package. Also, we found him behind the family pool on our way to the jerk hut, so you can check there if you visit Moon Palace. Cheers! Another thing that I noticed about Moon Palace was their consideration in the setup. So there's always seating, there's always shade. So if you want to be outside but not in the sun, then please don't feel afraid. They have that for you. And right here you have the sun deck and the restaurant. So you're not so far from the pool or from dining, whichever your first stop may be. Alright guys, so this is the jerk hut. We're gonna grab lunch. Alright. I'm having the jerk pork for lunch. I'm gonna see how it is. I was just telling Safi I don't think it can get any worse than that dog tasting beef that we had last night. So let me take a bite and then I'll let you know my honest opinion, alright? So here it is right here. Let me give you a view. Alright, let me try. It's cold. Doesn't have any heat whatsoever, but it's spicy, it's seasoned. Even cold, I can taste the flavors, and that's something. If it was hot, it would have been superb, but because it's so cold, it kind of detracts from it. But again, you could taste that this is well seasoned and well marinated.
Okay, so I've dived in mine already. This is the jerk pork with the roast corn and some vegetable. So far, so good. As Camille stated earlier, it's a bit cold, but I can taste the season and it's well cooked. It's not as chewy.
Not like the dog.
Not like the dog. The festival tastes good. Tasted before, maybe if it was warmer.
Yeah, you get that burst of flavor.
Yeah, we'll enjoy it a bit more, but for now, not bad. I'll probably give it a 5 out of 10.
I would give it a 7 because I know if it was warm and we get that burst of flavor, then it will really hit the spot.
It would. It's because it's not my fault. Make it not warm. So I give it a 5.
That's it.
We've just left lunch, but this is what I mean about Moon Palace feeling very palatial. A lot of open high ceilings, no bunch of furnitures or artwork decorating the walls, just open walk areas with hints of accents. Yeah, it's a good choice. Now we're continuing on our tour with the kiddies playroom. Let's see what they have inside. To let them know Moon Palace is still keeping. Hello. Then you come around here and you guys aren't really that much affected. The design team here really made it simple, so when you leave that playroom and make that right turn, you'll end up by the kiddies slide. So it's right next to the adult pool / area, but as you see, because of the power outage, the slide is closed. This would have been the kiddies pool splash roll area. It's not as grand as other hotels. Well, to be honest, power isn't here, so we're not able to see the full capacity of what this can do, but just to give you an idea. It is now nighttime. Now we're gonna head over to Gondolas. That's the Italian restaurant. I'll see you guys over there. The salmon, the gravy, and add local accoutrements. Don't take about 5 minutes. Warm. It's good? Alright. Let me see, let me try it. So in terms of the decor, it has a very clean, polished vibe. It feels like a spot for lovers. I don't know, maybe with the sofa, the seats, and the velvet armchairs, and the muted lighting, and the chandeliers, it just feels like...
Even the music.
Even the music, yeah, the mellow music in the background that's not intrusive, allowing you to have conversations and laughs. Feels like somewhere you could definitely take a lover. I wouldn't necessarily take a child here, but I would take my better half. It doesn't taste like salmon at all. The texture isn't bad. It's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. But I'm not getting that salmon. You know that salmon taste, that rich salmon taste? It tastes very diluted. Maybe this was a baby salmon that they slaughtered or something, but I mean, it's not choking me like the salmon I spoke about in my last hotel video. I won't say where. I'm not gonna write home about it. Yes, it is. Oh dear God, help me! I'm so fake. Fake like my eyelashes. My response was so fucking fake. vegetable is fresh and crunchy. I like that. So after dinner, it was time for the magic show from Timu. I'm saying that nicely. With so few entertainment options given the current realities, we went, we sat it out, we endured. I'll put it that way. Here you go.
Lean your ear over the glass like this. Just lean. Watch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, watch and be amazed.
As I said, it's the magic show from Timu. So, the thing that I was most looking forward to, the Nightclub, this is what happened to it after Hurricane Melissa. It's currently closed because the hotel is running on generators, so they don't have enough power to power the nightclub. And it's dingy, it's funky, it's very hot in here, but I just wanted to be transparent with you and show you guys what's happening. So very, very disappointed. I was told this club was up and running, and I made several calls there before I came, and even when I checked in, they told me that yes, it was up and running. I've been here now 2 nights and it's not the case. Right, so the guests are demanding to go into that dingy club that I just showed you, with no air, no AC, no light, no nothing. And they're arguing with the manager, supervisor, whoever, demanding to. I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Her Bluetooth speaker. Look, he's coming with the speaker. Look, that's a speaker. That's a Bluetooth speaker. So she's coming with it. Guys, these people were serious. They were at it for at least the next 30 to 40 minutes, trying to air out the clubs themselves, using their flashlights on their phone as the club lights. They were determined, but eventually they had to give up. Good morning, it's Saturday and it's our last day here. We already grabbed breakfast, so we decided we're just gonna chill by the pool. The vibe has picked up and the setting is just right. I look dumb every day. You're not sorry. And on that farm he had some chicks with a quack quack hair, hair quack everywhere. Guys, forgive us, at this point we are down at least 6 shots, plus we're using cocktails as chasers. I'm not so sure how we're still standing or sitting rather. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how we spend the remainder of our little birthday getaway trip. Alright you guys, I've kept you long enough, so let me head straight into the review on Moon Palace. So starting with the overall feel and the aesthetic of Moon Palace, out of 10 I would rate it a solid 8.5 or even 9. Like I said, it's very palatial, high ceilings, open air, open walkway, not a lot of furniture, not a lot of artwork, just enough to make you feel as if you're at this luxury getaway spa. The room and bathroom, I must say, were both spotless. I saw no sort of streaks on any of the bathroom glass, and also no dusting on any counters. So well clean, well maintained. In terms of the decor of the room, it was okay, but it wasn't anything I would write home about. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. Alright, the food. Dear God, okay, I think I've spoken enough about the food. You've seen my reaction. We have both been honest. 5, no more than 5. Let's just move on. I'm not even gonna dwell on it. On now to pool, daytime activities, and night entertainment. There were so many pools, it's really hard to keep track. I counted at least 8. Whether you wanted to party or you wanted something more tranquil, there was a pool option for you. For the nighttime activities, there weren't really anything to write home about. I think most persons were looking forward to the newer Nightclub, which Moon Palace is renowned for. Even I was looking forward to it, and I was told even at arrival that yes, it was up and running. Apparently it wasn't because of the lack of power, so I didn't appreciate that sort of miscommunication. A lot of persons were banking on this Nightclub, and the fact that they didn't update you as well in the app about all the activities that they had to postpone or cancel. Really didn't like that fact. The staff was being inflexible as it relates to creating an alternative for the Nightclub dance party scene. They do have this entertainment hall where they have the night show, and here you are seeing it. I think what they could have done, and which we did recommend, was for them to temporarily move the Nightclub from the closed space that it was in into this open area. As you can see, there's proper ventilation. It already has a stage. It already has all the lighting. All they needed to do was to move the sound system to that area, perhaps remove the chairs, and then we could have had our music dance session there. Everyone would have appreciated this because we really wanted to enjoy ourselves, to listen to music, to laugh. Remember, Ocho doesn't have any light. And also, who wants to pay for an all-inclusive resort and then you have to leave the property to go seek entertainment? That also doesn't make any sense. So I think they could have adjusted in that regard, and they simply did not. Given all of that, I still rank Moon Palace Ocho pretty high in customer service. I would give them a solid 9 out of 10. Yes, we were a little inconvenienced, but comparing to what the staff is going through at home and the fact that they showed up at work speaks volumes to me. So yeah, a solid 9. Now, would I recommend Moon Palace Jamaica to anyone, or would I revisit? Yes, I would give it a 12 out of 10. That's my overall rating. This is a premier hotel. Thank you guys for watching Camille's Couch and for sticking out this long ass video with me. I'll see you soon, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what your experience is, if you have been there already, or ask me any questions and I'll answer them below. Mwah, mwah, mwah.